What is the purpose of fasting in Ramadan? One of the many devotional practices Muslims observe at various points of the year is fasting, or sawm in Arabic, or roza in Persian and Urdu. Muslims have different ways of fasting, including all forms of self-restraint, such as not eating and drinking, avoiding gossip or saying mean things, and not being greedy with one's eyes or mouth. Fasting teaches self-control, humility, and the remembrance of God. It is a means of seeking purification, forgiveness of sins, and reinforcing one's faith. It also helps people become more thankful for God's blessings, especially as it can be a reminder of the plight of those in need. Ramadan is sacred for Muslims because it was the month in which Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him and his progeny, received the first revelation of the Holy Quran. Fasting is one of many acts of piety that Muslims undertake in Ramadan, in addition to a heightened commitment to prayer, the daily recitation of the Holy Quran, learning about faith, and charitable giving to those in need. However, the Quran is clear that fasting is not meant to cause serious hardship. For those who are elderly, sick, pregnant, nursing a child, or unable to fast for other reasons, it is suggested to feed the poor and needy instead. The deeper purpose of fasting is to try to achieve God consciousness, or taqwa in Arabic. This means being constantly aware of God's presence, and thus trying to live by the ethics and principles of the faith at all times. Fasting can be a reminder to keep this deeper commitment to self-restraint all the time. For Ismailis, both the outward form, or zahir, and the inner meaning, or batin, are viewed as essential to the proper understanding and practice of the faith. Thus, the physical act of fasting is considered an important part of performing the year-round spiritual fast, in which one consciously abstains from all actions, thoughts, or behaviors that detract from seeking God consciousness and spiritual enlightenment. Ultimately, it is up to each individual to decide how they may wish to fast based on their personal circumstances. As with all religious practices, fasting should be undertaken with sincere intention and commitment, not in response to social or communal pressure.